Hello, grade 8, and welcome to another lesson under the topic of algebraic expressions. Right now, we're going to be dealing with the square roots and cube roots of algebraic terms. Here we go. So the important information that you need to know is the square root of a variable raised to an exponent n is equal to that variable to the power of the exponent divided by 2. And then another one, the cube root of a variable raised to the exponent of n is that variable to the power of n divided by 3. So square root, you divide the exponent by 2. Cube root, you divide the exponent by 3. And then please remember the following prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. Those are all the prime numbers less than 100. Please take that down. I modified it from siavola.com. Number 1 states, simplify the following expressions as much as possible. Okay, 1.1, we have square root of 4a to the power of 8. Okay, so first we need to calculate the square root of 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Remember I said when it's square root, it's the exponent divided by 2. So it's going to be 8 divided by 2, which is 2a to the power of 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, so I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 1.2, negative 4 open bracket, square root of 9b to the power of 12 close bracket. So this is going to be negative 4. What is the square root of 9? Square root of 9 is 3. B to the power of 12 divided by 2. Sorry, I ran out of space. I always apologize for that. Negative times positive, negative. 4 times 3, 12. B. 12 divided by 2, 6. I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 1.3, 6 open bracket, square root of 25c to the power of 16. So this is going to be 6. Square root of 25, it's 5. Then c to the power of 16 divided by 2. 6 times 5 is 30. C. 16 divided by 2 is 8. So the final answer is 30c to the power of 8. I hope that's clear and I hope that makes sense. 1.4, negative 8 times square root of 49d to the power of 18. Negative 8 times square root of 49, 7, then d to the power of 18 divided by 2. Negative times positive is negative. 8 times 7, 56. D. 18 divided by 2, 9. So the final answer is negative 56 d to the power of 9. 1.5. 9 times square root of 121 e to the power of 20. So it's going to be 9 times square root of 121. It's 11 e to the power of 20 divided by 2. 9 times 11 is 99 e. 20 divided by 2, 10. So the final answer is 99 e to the power of 10. Okay, now here comes a bit of a complex one. 1.6, negative 2 times square root of 169f to the power of 24 plus 6f to the power of 12. So this is going to be negative 2 times, what is the square root of 169? 13 f to the power of 24 divided by 2 plus 6f to the power of 12. Negative times positive, negative. 2 times 13, 26. f. 24 divided by 2 is 12. So f to the power of 12 plus 6f to the power of 12. So, as you can see, they are like terms. They have the same variable f raised to the same exponent 12. So you deal with the coefficients. Negative 26 plus 6 is negative 20 f to the power of 12. That is the final answer. I hope that makes sense. 1.7, we have 3 open bracket, square root of 289 h to the power of 8, close bracket, minus the square root of 196 h to the power of 2. So it's going to be 3. What is the square root of 289? 17 h to the power of 28 divided by 2 minus, what is the square root of 196? 14 h to the power of 2 divided by 2. Okay. 3 times 17, 17, 34, 51 h to the power of 28 divided by 2, 14 minus 14 h, 2 divided by 2, 1. But remember, when the exponent is 1, we don't write it down. So the final answer is going to be 51 h to the power of 14 minus 14 h. (1.8) negative 5 open bracket, square root of 361k to the power of 30 close bracket minus 5k to the power of 15. It's going to be negative 5. What is the square root of 361? 19 k 30 divided by 2 minus 5k to the power of 15. Negative times positive, negative. 5 times 19, 95. So negative 95. Okay. 30 divided by 2 is 15. Minus 5k to the power of 15. Okay. So are they like terms? Yes. They contain the same variable k raised to the same exponent 15. So we deal with the coefficients. It's going to be negative 95 minus 5 is negative 100. Final answer is negative 100k to the power of 15. I hope that makes sense. 1.9, 7 open bracket, square root of 529 m to the power of 32 close bracket plus square root of 256 m to the power of 10. 7 open bracket. So what is the square root of 529? 23 m to the power of 32 divided by 2 plus square root of 256 16 m to the power of 10 divided by 2. 7 times 23, 161 m. 32 divided by 2, 16 plus 16 m. 10 divided by 2, 5. 1.10 negative 11 square root of 841 n to the power of 36 plus square root of n to the power of 38 p to the power of 40. Negative 11 times square root of 841 29 n 36 divided by 2 plus n 38 divided by 2 p 40 divided by 2. My lack of space is the problem as usual. Negative times positive, negative, and then 11 times 29, 319, and 36 divided by 2, 18, plus 38 divided by 2, n to the power of 19, p 40 divided by 2, 20. So the final answer is negative 139 n to the power of 18 plus n to the power of 19 p to the power of 20. I hope that makes sense. Hmm. 1.11, we have the cube root of r to the power of 6. Remember, if it's cubic root or cube root, you say the interior exponent, which is 6, divided by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So the final answer is r to the power of 2, or r squared. 1.12, cube root of negative 64s to the power of 9. Now I know some of your calculators don't have cube root, right? Okay, you have to write 64 as a product of its prime factors. And you get 2 to the power of 6. So 64 is 2 to the power of 6, right? Is 6 divisible by 2? Yes, it is. But you have negative 64, right? So it means it's going to be negative 2 squared to the power of 3. What is negative 2 squared? It's negative 4 to the power of 3. So we can write negative 64 as negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. So the cube root of negative 64 is negative 4. Then it's going to be s to the power of 9 divided by 3. Negative 4 s. 9 divided by 3 is 3. I hope that makes sense and I hope that's clear. 1.18, 2 times the cube root of 216 t to the power of 15. So this is going to be 2 times, how can we write 216? So 216 is 2 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 3. Then we can simply factor out the exponent, so it's going to be 2 times 3 all to the power of 3. What is 2 times 3? Is 6. So the cube root of 216 is 6. Then t to the power of 15 divided by 3. 2 times 6, 12. T. 15 divided by 3, 5. Hope that makes sense. 1.14, sorry, negative 3 times cube root of 343 x to the power of 21. So it's negative 3 times 343 is 7 to the power of 3. So the cube root of 343 is 7. Then x to the power of 21 divided by 3. Okay, negative times positive, negative. 3 times 7, 21. X, 21 divided by 3, 7. So the final answer is negative 21x to the power of 7. 1.15, 5 times the cube root of negative 512 y to the power of 33. So it is going to be 5 times, now we take the positive 512 2 to the power of 9, but it's negative, right? How can we write this as a 3? It's going to be, okay, give me, it's negative 512, so it's going to be negative 2, 3. 9 divided by 3, 3. So negative 2 cubed to the power of 3, which is negative 8 to the power of 3. Negative 512. So the cube root of negative 512 is negative 8. So negative 8 y 33 divided by 3. Positive times negative, negative. 5 times 8, 40. Y 33 divided by 3, 11. So the final answer is negative 40y to the power of 11. 1.16, negative 7 times the cube root of negative 729 z to the power of 39. Now the Siavula method is a bit long. It would have been negative 7 times 729 that's 3 to the power of 6, right? So it would have been negative 9 times negative 9 times negative 9. Cube root of negative 9 to the power of 3 z to the power of 39. So it's negative 7 times cube root of negative 729 is negative 9. Then z to the power of 39 divided by 3. Negative times negative, positive. 7 times 9 is 63. Z 39 divided by 3, 13. I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. Hmm. 1.17, the cube root of 1000 a to the power of 12 b to the power of 18 plus 10 a to the power of 4 b to the power of 6. Cube root of 1000 is, how can we write 1000? It's 2 to the power of 3, 5 to the power times 5 to the power of 3. So it's going to be the cube root of 2 times 5 all to the power of 3, a to the power of 12, b to the power of 18, 10 a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. So the cube root of 1000 is 2 times 5, which is 10. Then a to the power of 12 divided by 3, b to the power of 18 divided by 3 plus 10, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. 10. 12 divided by 3, a to the power of 4, b, 18 divided by 3, 6, plus 10, a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. Are these like terms? Yes, they are, because they contain the same variables, a and b, and both variables are raised to this. The same variables are raised to the same exponent. So a is raised to the power of 4, b is raised to the power of 6. So you deal with the coefficients. 10 plus 10 is 20. 20a to the power of 4, b to the power of 6. I hope that is clear and I hope that makes sense. 1.18 cube root of 8c to the power of 24 d to the power of 27 minus 2c a to the power of 8 d to the power of 9. So how do you write 8 as a product of its prime factors? Cube root of 8 is 2 to the power of 3 d to the power of 24. Wait, c to the power of 24, my mistake, d to the power of 27 minus 2c a to the power of 8 d to the power of 9. This is c, please, my mistake. So the cube root of 8 is 2, they cancel each other, d, 24 divided by 3, oh no, ish, my mistake. So it's 2 c to the power of 24 divided by 3, d to the power of 27 divided by 3 minus 2c to the power of 8 d to the power of 9. Hope that's clear. 2c, 24 divided by 3 is 8, d, 27 divided by 3 is 9, minus 2c to the power of 8 d to the power of 9. Are they like terms? Yes, they are. So you deal with, because they contain the same variables, c and d, and each variable is raised to the same exponent. C is raised to 8 and d is raised to 9. So 2 minus 2, 0, c to the power of 8, d to the power of 9. So that's just 0. Okay. 1.19 cube root of negative 27 e to the power of 30 f to the power of 36 plus 13 e to the power of 10 f to the power of 12. This was going to be negative 27. It was going to be the cube root of, my mistake, negative 27 is negative 3 to the power of 3 e to the power of 30 f to the power of 36 plus 13 e to the power of 10 f to the power of 12. The cube root of negative 37 is less negative 3. So negative 3 e to the power of 30 divided by 3 f to the power of 36 divided by 3 plus 13 e to the power of 10 f to the power of 12. So we have negative 3 e, 30 divided by 3 is 10 f, 36 divided by 3 is 12 plus 13 e to the power of 10 f to the power of 12. Are they like terms? Yes, they are, because they contain the same variable raised to the same exponent. E is raised to 10, f is raised to 12. So negative 3 plus 13 is 10. The final answer is 10e to the power of 10, f to the power of 12. Hope that's clear. 1.20 cube root of negative 125 m to the power of 42 n to the power of 45 minus 15 m to the power of 14 n to the power of 15. Cube root of, how do we write negative 125 as a product of its prime factors is negative 5 to the power of 3, m to the power of 42, n to the power of 45, minus 15 m to the power of 14, n to the power of 15. So the cube root of negative 125 is this negative 5. Then we have m to the power of 42 divided by 3, n to the power of 45 divided by 3, minus 15 m to the power of 14, n to the power of 15. Okay, so it's negative 5 m, 42 divided by 3, m to the power of 14, and 45 divided by 3 is 15, minus 15 m to the power of 14, n to the power of 15. Are they like terms? Yes, they are, because they contain the same variables, m and n. M is raised to 14 and n is raised to 15. So we deal with the coefficients. Negative 5 minus 15. Final answer is negative 20. M to the power of 14, n to the power of 15. Okay, I hope that's clear and I hope that makes sense. Okay. If you found this helpful in any way, please click the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again.